Hey everybody, this is Blue,
and Delta.
and we're bringing you guys our deck profile for our ultimate Yugi deck. This is something that you guys have been asking for years, which is us to do an ultimate deck of all the characters' cards. So this deck is built of cards that span everything they play throughout the entire series. It's a blend of their best cards, some of their iconic cards, as opposed to our usual format, where the deck list is limited to that specific season of the character. So this deck is packed with what we felt was the best and the coolest of Yugi's cards.
So first off, there is Beta, the Magnet Warrior, and Alpha, the Magnet Warrior. You knew the Magnet Warriors were going to be here. Dark Magician,
of course,
Yugi's most iconic monster. And then Gamma. Gazelle, King of Mythical Beasts. Giant Soldier of Stone, one that goes in and out of his deck, starting back in Duel's Kingdom. And then the Knights are here too. Again, when we say a lot of the best, a lot of the most iconic cards from any and all seasons, we really mean it. Mystical Elf. Queen's Knight. Summoned Skull. And on to the effect monsters, Baphomet. Baphomet Gazelle, there may be a Chimera coming. Big Shield Gardna.
So a lot of these cards you recognize from Battle City. That's where Yugi really changed his deck around. And then a lot of cards from that point were just staples in his deck, so they ended up being, of course, included in this deck.
And here's one not from Battle City. Breaker. Buster Blader. Maybe up there Dark Magician for Yugi's most iconic monster. Dark Magician Girl. There are some very obvious inclusions like that one. Electromagnetic Turtle. King's Knight. Curry Bandit from Waking the Dragons. Can't be a Yugi deck without Kuriboh, at least a Yugi Ultimate deck.
Although on that topic, do note that unfortunately we could not fit in all of the Kuriboh brothers as much as we love to, but check out our Waking the Dragons Yugi deck for that entire ensemble.
Marshmallow, one of the cards we see Yugi play in the latest series. Obnoxious Celtic Guard. Skill Dark Magician. Swift Gaia, the Fierce Knight. And the last monster, Blackluster Soldier. Another very notable monster of Yugi's. Truly an ultimate Yugi deck, guys. And by the way, we are affiliated with TCG Player. We use tcgplayer.com to buy a lot of our cards. If you want to support the channel, the next time you need to buy some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, please consider using our TCG Player affiliate link in the description down below. Moving on to the spells, Blackluster Ritual for Blackluster Soldier.
So as much as we also love Magician of Black Chaos, we didn't want to fill this deck with too many rituals, and Blackluster Soldier just inches ahead with attack points, so Blackluster Soldier kind of won that coin toss.
Yeah, and this is not even a 40-card deck like our usual decks. Our Ultimate Character decks are 45 cards, but in spite of that, like Blue said, there's still not room for everything. Brain Control. Card of Sanctity. And for those that might be new to the channel, this little sticker here does note a card that we play with an errata. So we have an errata document in the description where you can see all our erratas. We don't do it with a lot of cards, but we do it with some.
And what these are meant to do is that when we play these cards, we're playing them either with the effect directly from the anime or something between the anime and the TCG that we felt leads to a nice blend of the two.
Dark Magic Curtain.
All right, so same deal.
Double Spell. Magical Dimension. Monster Reborn. Some of these feel obvious. Multiply. Gotta have it with Kuriboh there. Mystic Box. one of my favorite cards of his from Duelist Kingdom, I would say. Polymerization. And Pot of Greed. It may be a card a lot of duels played, but Yugi certainly did play it a lot too. Soul Taker. One of my favorite cards from him from Battle City. And the last spell, Swords Revealing Light. Onto the traps. Dark Renewal. Dust Tornado. And by the way, guys, if you have not seen the Yugi Ultimate Deck versus Kaiba Ultimate Deck duel, check that out here. Life Force Sword. Magic Cylinder. We really tried to cram in as much as we could, guys. Magical Hats. Magician's Circle. Mirror Force. Can't be an Ultimate Yugi deck without Mirror Force. And the last trap, his 45th card, Spellbinding Circle, which just leaves his fusions. Chimera, the mythical flying beast, and Dark Paladin. Both monsters we felt had to be there.
So hopefully you guys liked our build for Yugi's Ultimate deck. So 45 cards comprised of everything he played across all the series together. We know this is something that everyone builds different, so you guys may have some different thoughts on this. Give us some feedback, maybe cards you chose to include, or maybe, some cards that we all agree to stay away from. So let us know in the comments.
Thank you guys so much for checking out that video.
And if you like this, we have more than 100 different character decks on our channel. So check out those for more of the same awesome content.
And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll get notified every time we have a new upload.